So you've created a claim, you've explained the concept. Now we need to apply the concept from theory to Sula. And you want to think about this as a dialogue between the two texts, which means you're going to be working with small quotes that are embedded in sentences where your language frames and interprets those quotes. And ultimately, those quotes need to come from both texts. So if we look at the sample below, you can see that there are sentences that work through the scene. And those sentences include quotes from Sula, along with interpretations in my language that apply Greenblatt's idea of constraint to those quotes. But the sentences also include another quote from Greenblatt. So there's a dialogue going on between short quotes from Sula and ideas and short quotes from Greenblatt. How do we see constraint in Sula? What words and what specific moments document that? How can some of the other language from the theory help us further explain that? So that's what we mean by a theory to literature dialogue. The other thing that needs to happen as part of the applying the theory to Sula is your clincher. The sentences that are going to bring this all back to the larger argument. And again, remember, a clincher always wants to talk about Morrison and always wants to talk about African American agency. It needs to go beyond the characters and see the larger symbolic argument about culture and agency. And you can see that happening in this last sentence where we say, Morrison is most outraged by the constraint this false superiority imposes upon African Americans like Chicken Little and his family. But she also highlights the ironically self-destructive impact of white Americans' racist thinking on working class whites like the Bargeman. So here you can see the paragraph bouncing back out to beyond the specifics of the novel to the larger symbolic frame. Same kind of structure we follow in the literary device-based paragraphs. So there you have it. You have the three core elements of our paragraph: the claim, the explaining of the theory concept, the application of the theory concept to Sula, and throughout, we're integrating language from both the theory and the novel.